Thank you, Eduardo. In fact, I think we're going to ask Victoria Beach to talk about the upcoming panel. Victoria is going to be our moderator for this panel. Victoria, are you close by? First of all, just a few notes. In addition to being a Fort Ord Reuse Authority board member and a council member in the city of Carmel, Victoria is a extremely well-known published writer. And as she makes her way up to the podium, I'll also point out that she speaks on architectural ethics, serves on the AIA National Ethics Council. Jane Haynes mentioned to me that she's also known for the extraordinary work she did at Harvard and is a faculty fellow at the Harvard Ethics Center. Victoria has degrees in political philosophy and economics from Yale and architecture from Harvard, where she taught building, landscape, and urban design, history, theory, and ethics. Councilmember Beach is a winner of the AIA Young Architect Award last year.
Thank you. That's the nicest thing you said.
The principal of her own architectural firm and founder of Design Foundations, a nonprofit matching aspiring architects with pro bono projects in underserved communities. The foundation has done lots of good work over the years. And now Victoria will introduce the members of this extraordinary panel that we will have, panel 4. Victoria.
Thank you so much. Welcome back to day 2. I just wanted to do a quick housekeeping, especially if you weren't here yesterday. There are index cards on the tables, and I encourage you, it will help me as I moderate later after the speakers are done with their presentations. If you are thinking as they speak about questions that come into your mind, and as they come up, just write them down and hold them up, and the staff here will come by and pick them up so that then I can shuffle through them and get them queued up for our speakers. So just a couple other words. Welcome, as I said, to day 2. I found day 1 incredibly rewarding and informative. I've heard that folks have enjoyed it, and I think that we really should have enjoyed it, and we should enjoy the task in front of us. Very rarely do communities get handed a gorgeous parcel of land the size of San Francisco on which to exercise their creativity. I've always thought that FORA should and can be the most enjoyable task on the peninsula, as long as we exercise our creativity and come together like this. So lots of thanks were given yesterday to all the amazing effort that went into putting this together. One group that probably should be thanked even more is all of you for attending, and I mean that seriously. We learned yesterday that plans can drift and founder maybe when we see them as having winners or losers, instead of recognizing all the ways in which our interests actually align. And in fact, just to point out a couple lessons I learned yesterday, even though we had folks from all different backgrounds and frameworks yesterday, I was noticing a lot of alignment and agreement. For example, we learned that intellectually innovative communities align with the physical places that foster them. We also learned that good design is aligned with financial prosperity. In other words, you can do well as you do good. So I think that we're very lucky today to have even more speakers who will help us build on these understandings. Today, I have the fortune to have a very compact panel. So we'll have lots of time for discussion. Chuck is going first, right? So Charles Bohl, we're very fortunate to have, is an associate professor and director of the Masters in Real Estate Development at the University of Miami. in Florida. He is, I think it's a slightly unusual, and this has to do with those alignments again, that his position is within the architecture department. So it's truly, again, that kind of coming together of development and design. He's a best-selling author. He has a best-selling book called Placemaking, Developing Town Centers, Main Streets and Urban Villages, and it's published by the Urban Land Institute, and it's in its 5th printing. And he serves currently as the chair of the Congress for New Urbanism in the Florida chapter. We're very, very fortunate to have such an expert with us. Thank you so much, Chuck, for coming.